adjust myself here. Hello. It is Saturday morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Now, before I begin, doing what it is I normally do, I have a low and high and active kindness. My low, pretty basic. It rained a lot yesterday. Like a lot. Like, be on and off, on and off, on and off. And, you never knew when it was gonna hit or whatever. Sometimes it also got to that one really light rain where if you're looking at it from inside you can't tell if it's raining, but when you're outside I'm like, yep, that is rain. So it was one of those days, but it didn't matter to me because last night I actually had a wonderful dinner at Sorge's with my father and myself, my grandparents, my uncle, my cousin, and my uncle's wife, and another one of my cousins, and we went to Sorge's. It was awesome. Family, just being with family, that's always cool. And I would say my act of kindness was yesterday. I got the gifts for my mom and my grandma for Mother's Day yesterday. So right now, my grandmother has her gift. I just got her some roses and a card. And my mom, I also got her roses and a card. And a quick shout out to Peas Macarons because I got my Mother's Day gift from them as well. So my mom is really going to like that. Peas Macarons always coming in clutch, as they always do. It was awesome going back there. They're such nice people. I personally know the people, so I can attest to the fact that they are very nice people. So I was about to do my intro again. Yeah, I'll do it again. Why not? It's my video. Good morning, happy Saturday, everyone. So, with a couple seconds before I started this video, a thought had occurred to me. Oh, actually, before I continue, another act of kindness I had is it was my godmother's birthday yesterday. So, we wished her a happy birthday the normal way that we're supposed to. My family likes to sing happy birthday to them, be it in person or over the phone. Which, again, my godmother lives all the way out in Littleton, Colorado. So, first I sang to her, leaving her a message on the phone. And then later I reminded my dad, and we both sang together, so I wished her a happy birthday twice. And if my mom asks, regarding my dad, I'll be like, don't worry, I was there. I can vouch for him. So, yeah, it was just a wonderful, albeit very rainy and damp, Friday yesterday. Oh, and I also got Rita's too. That's another part of my high. Let's see. What was I going to talk about? Oh, right. The thought occurred to me before I pressed record. By my count, this is the third to last Saturday before I start heading up to Keuka Lake every other weekend. I mean, some Saturdays I'll be here, just because I have some work to do in Corning. But for the most part, during the summer, every other Saturday, I am most definitely going to be doing videos up at Keuka Lake. And I literally just finished talking about just the other day of, man, it really went by that fast. But no, it really, now I'm for sure realizing that, yeah, we're nearing the end, and you're probably thinking, well, do you think I'm putting a little too much emphasis on going to Keuka Lake? Well, maybe. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like some of the stuff I say can be a little repetitive. But at the same time, this place is special to me. It's special to my entire family. It's special to, well, really the Finger Lakes in general. Be it Keuka, Seneca, Cayuga, Lamoka, Juanita, Canandaigua. There's a whole bunch of others. But if you have a cottage anywhere on those lakes, you just know that when you're there, things just feel right. They feel right. But I'm actually a little bit concerned about how consistent the weather has been lately. I mean, yesterday was pretty, cold and damp, and that's not really the kind of weather you want to have leading up to, Memorial Day weekend, and then June and July and August, and a good chunk of September as well. So I'm really kind of hoping that the weather, pans itself out in the coming weeks. I mean, it should, but again, this day and age, you just don't know. I do know that we have a few, plans, for the summer and Memorial Day weekend in general. For one thing, my nephews, especially my twin nephews, are getting old enough where they are able to do more stuff. I mean, yeah, granted, they're only about 2.5 years old. Actually, they just turned 2.5 today. They turned 2.5 today. Hey, happy birthday, boys. Yeah, November 7th would be their actual birthday, but they turned 2.5 today, so there you go. So they're a little, they can do more stuff. Their motor skills are better. They can walk, they can talk, they can run, they can swim. I mean, I think they still need to wear like floaties or whatever. But they're little kids. I mean, not everyone knows how to swim right away. I mean, I can't even tell you how old I was before I learned how to swim. And I will admit, this is actually a funny joke that I tell to myself. Like, yeah, I used to be kind of a big guy, and when I lost a lot of weight, I also lost a lot of buoyancy as well. Seriously, I might as well have eaten a devil fruit from One Piece because I sink like a rock in the water. Well, sort of. Like, if I hold my breath, like the air sort of like lifts me up a little bit in the water. But if I go in, like having exhaled and like slowly let myself sink, like I really sink. Not like super duper fast or whatever, but I'm like, okay, I should probably like flutter and kick a little bit more. But it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to everything going on in the coming months, because the weather is going to get better. It is. I mean, I just hope that Memorial Day this year isn't like last year, where if you remember, like it was cloudy, gloomy, rainy. Now, granted, you guys know me. I love Keuka Lake so much that I don't care what the weather is. As long as I'm up there, I'm good. And, having some cable and internet helps. I can't be outdoors all the time. So, watching TV, got some good food up there, relaxation. I'll take a nap if I have to on the big blue couch that we have. It's just there and like life is good. Although I will admit, I can't wait till we get to that time of year where when it gets so hot, we gotta like air out the entire, because the way our cottage works is we have like a couple like big doors that cut off sections, and if we want to trap air in, we obviously keep those doors closed, especially when we want to be warm. And again, I know how to turn on a pilot. Why does that always sound so dirty when I say that? I know how to turn on a pilot light. There we go. I know how to turn on a pilot light, so I know how to keep things warm up there. And not that I ever really, I think I've started a bonfire before. Have I? I think I have. I know at least I've lit off fireworks. I've done that before. Which I'm more than likely going to be doing 4th of July this year, which that's actually one weekend I'm really looking forward to. I mean, yeah, it's 4th of July, America's birthday, so alright, that's awesome, but 4th of July is on a Monday. That means people are potentially going to get like a 3, 4, maybe even a 5-day weekend off. That's going to be sweet. Well, it's supposed to be, just simply because like if you're out late celebrating the fireworks, among other things, on 4th of July, you know, you can call in sick the next day or something. Not that I've ever needed to do that on the 5th, but, you know, some people do. And actually, my brother's wedding anniversary should be on Saturday, which was the very day of the week they got married in the first place. So they will have been married for 6 years. That's cool. Can't wait for that. I'm sure it'll be, I mean, it's 4th of July weekend. We'll find a way to celebrate, to be for sure. Father's Day weekend, we're definitely going to be up at the lake for sure. Usually I just make my dad some breakfast, but, you know, if I have to do something else, I will. I mean, again, now that my nephews, especially my twin nephews, are getting older, they'll want to come up to the lake more often, which means I'll be able to play with them up at the lake. That is definitely going to be cool. Boat riding, you know, stuff like that, laying out in the sun, looking forward to that. Sampling some of Keuka Lake's finest, you know, from, you know, Swits, the Village Tavern, Timberstone, Antique Inn, Seneca Farms, you name it. Cannot wait for any of those. There's 13 altogether, but I didn't want to name all 13 because I was just feeling lazy. Oh, great. Now I just mentioned it, so now I gotta do it. Okay. So, 8th from Hammond Sports, so Bully Hill, Village Tavern, Timberstone, Union Block Town Bistro, Pleasant Valley Inn, Swits, Switzerland Inn, Lakeside, Waterfront. Okay, that's 8. 1 in Branchport, that's the Valley Inn. And 4 in Penn Yan, which would be the Wagner, the Antique Inn, Seneca Farms, Top of Lake. Boom, 13. We're done. Huh. Usually I struggle to remember at least one of those, but what do you know? It only took about 4.5 years roughly for me to figure that out without forgetting something. Cool. Going to church up at the lake, that's going to be awesome. Birthday celebrations. I mean, really the only big one that comes to mind is my grandmother, who should be turning 88 this year. So that'll be nice. See, this is also going to be hard to talk about because normally my mother's side of the family will come up and we'll do something. I mean, I don't know what the plan, well, I know what the plan is this year, and that's simply because, you know, my cousin is getting married in November, and we're all going to meet out there instead of meeting during the summer. I'll admit that part I'm definitely going to miss. I mean, yeah, I'm still poised to take some sort of time off and stay up at Keuka Lake for a week. So it's not like I'll be completely bored stiff. You know, I'll find a way to do something, I guess. But it is going to be kind of, I don't know, I'll miss having my family up at the lake. I mean, yeah, I will admit, as I got older, even back when my grandfather was alive on my mother's side, like, having everyone all together at once did get kind of hard. Like, eventually it got to the point where, like, both of my mom's sisters would come up at the same time, or my aunts, and my mom's brother, or my uncle, and his family would come up close to the end of the summer. And it always happened in August. I always hated the fact that it happened in August, but that was really because I just hated the month of August in general. Oh man, I hated August. Really, it wasn't because it was hot or anything. It's just, you know, I don't want to go back to school. I had a great time away from that place. I did not want to go back to that place again. And then you see like all the after school or back to school ads. I'm like, no, la 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 la, I don't want to hear it. But yeah, eventually I had to go back. And Labor Day, which was always a really nice weekend, was what we always do. Or should I say, did. See, we're adults now. We don't need no stinking school no more. So, we're there for now until my nephews start going to school. Like, the cutoff point for when we lock up everything is going to be around, like, October, I think. Like very early October. Like, the first weekend. So, yeah. Right now, I'm just thinking about all the stuff that's going to happen, and, Oh, we're barely a quarter of the week through May. I mean, we have Mother's Day week. You know what? I shouldn't say that there's nothing. I mean, Mother's Day weekend is this weekend. And I will admit I am kind of dreading it. Oh, not that I'm worried about my mom. I mean, I just said earlier I got my mom roses, macarons, and a card. Like, I'm good when it comes to, getting my mom a gift. I like to consider myself an average Joe, but an above average son. I say jokingly. But what I'm worried about is, like, I'm friends with, like, dozens, if not hundreds of moms on Facebook. And I'm just going to spend God knows how many hours just wishing every single individual mom a happy Mother's Day. Oh, I'm going to be in for a long day. Pray for me. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me, especially play very good YouTube. My favorite home news video for you guys watching. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Remember, you guys want to talk to us, be here to land me. I was right back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.